Today on my channel, we are going to create our denim and diamond centerpiece to match our denim and diamond chargers that we created just last week. Stay tuned. For this project, you will need 3 of these 9-inch cylindrical vases. If you can't find the 9-inch ones, the 7-inch cylindrical vases will suffice. You will also need 1 of these 8-inch glass decorative bowls. You will need 2 spools of ribbon, 1 dark denim, 1 light denim. You will also need some white spray paint, any finish of your choosing. You will need your flowers, any colors, but I guess denim and diamonds, so I'm using white and dark blue. You will also need a stencil and some acrylic paint, which I decided not to use after I was finished creating the project. You will also need some greening pins, some acrylic garlands with crystal pendants of your choice, and you will need 4 of these buckles. Of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. Today we'll be working with our soldering iron. Let's get crafting. So I have already created my centerpiece, meaning I have glued them together and I have painted them already, or it rather, but I'm going to show you the process I used in which to prepare my centerpiece. And so using the Gorilla Glue epoxy, I placed some of it just on the outer rim of that first 9-inch cylindrical vase. I left that to dry for about 24 hours, and once I was sure that it was completely dried, I continued to build my centerpiece. The next piece that I added was the second vase, and of course sealing it with our Gorilla Glue epoxy. And then on top of that second vase, I used a plastic plate. You can find these in the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 12, I believe. And then on top of that plastic plate, I placed my last 9-inch vase. Once I set this aside to dry for about 24 hours, I then took it outside and I spray painted it with my white paint, and I left it alone for a few hours. So now that our centerpiece is dried, we are now going to be using our soldering iron to create the holes necessary to hang our crystal garlands. And to do this, it is simply a matter of going in with that soldering iron, which is currently set to 350 degrees. And what I'm doing is I'm going in with my cardinal directions on a compass: north, south, east, and west. And then when I'm finished, because I want to create 8 holes, I am going to go in with my intermediary directions in between the first 4 holes that we created. Once I have done that, it is simply a matter of taking my crystal garlands and hanging them off of that plastic plate. And to do so, it's going to be very easy, not difficult at all, because that plate is so slim. It is simply a matter of sliding your split ring onto that plate and circling it around to make sure that it is completely attached to your centerpiece. And so as you can see, that did not take me any time at all. And here is what one looks like. And then now I'm going to continue the process with the other 7, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. So here we have all of our crystal garlands hung with our glass crystal pendants. And now what we're going to do is we are going to place our ribbon with our belt buckle, or buckle rather, on our centerpiece. And to do this, I am simply going to anchor that ribbon with some hot glue. And once I have placed my hot glue, I'm going to place my ribbon on top of that. And then I'm going to wrap that ribbon all the way around. Now this length of ribbon is going to give me approximately 2.5 wraparounds. And the reason why I chose to do it that way is because, as you can see, that buckle cinches my ribbon in the middle. And I did not want under that cinch for there to be that white centerpiece. What I actually wanted is what you see there, for there to be some blue underneath. And so this is why I went around that 2.5 times. Now another thing to think about, I simply anchored my ribbon once and wrapped it all the way around that 2.5 times without another application of hot glue. If you are doing this for an event, I suggest that you use some more hot glue than I did, because remember, I am going to take this down so that I could reuse it in another project. And so I am just going to continue laying my ribbon, and then I will come back to show you what our next step is. So now that I have laid all of my ribbon with all of my buckles, it is simply a matter now of creating the floral arrangement that is going to sit atop of our centerpiece. And to do this, I am going to place some hot glue around the brim of the top of my centerpiece. And once I have done that, I'm going to place my 8-inch styrofoam ball on top of that hot glue to secure it into place. Once I have secured it, or rather rested it where I want it to be, I'm going to hold it in place for a few seconds, applying just a little bit of pressure to it. And then I will be ready to lay my flowers. Now, as you can see here, my stems, I have kept them very long. I would say about 3 inches. And so I am pushing, you can say, about 1 inch into that styrofoam. And as you can see, there's about 2 inches overlay, or what is hanging over the brim of that centerpiece. And so I'm just going to continue to lay my flowers. Of course, this is going to give me a full flower arrangement on top. And so I'm just going to continue laying my flowers, or arranging my flowers using my white open roses, my closed beige roses, and my dark blue flowers. And I'm just going to go around placing them until this entire ball is filled. And then I'm going to clean up our centerpiece. I am going to set the table, and then I'll be back to show you what our finished project looks like. Well, there you have it, my darlings, our denim and diamond centerpiece that can be used for any occasion, whether it is a wedding, whether it is a sweet 16, whether it is for a milestone birthday party. This centerpiece can be used for any event. Isn't she beautiful? Now, of course, this centerpiece was part 2 of our denim and diamond series, in which we first created some denim and diamond chargers. And as you can see, the denim and diamond theme has continued throughout our centerpiece through the use of the exact same ribbon that we used in our charger video. We have also used in our centerpiece. To top it off, our ribbon is topped with buckled, or I should say rather rhinestone buckles, and this theme follows all the way through our entire centerpiece, which measures approximately 42 inches tall to include your flowers. And so If I were to think about my favorite characteristics of this centerpiece, it would have to be the height of it, because what this centerpiece allows is for conversation, is for eye contact of your guests while they enjoy the evening together. So the height of this centerpiece, though stunning, also gives some practicality with it. Now, as you can see, we are also using some candle holders from the Dollar Tree that matches our tablescape flawlessly, effortlessly. And then our flowers, the same thing. We have nailed it yet again, my darlings. Another stunning piece. And so, if you have found some value in this video, kindly be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. To my Danny's darlings, I just want to say to you, thank you for all of the comments, the questions, the love, the encouragement. Please know that I appreciate every single one of you. If you are not yet a Danny's darling, we would like to humbly encourage you to subscribe to our channel and join our ever-growing community of DIYers as we learn from and craft with each other on a weekly basis. If you are subscribed or to subscribe to our channel today, please be sure to click the notification button to ensure that you will be made aware whenever one of our videos have been published. My darlings, my loves, before I leave, I'm going to leave you with the motto to our channel: why buy when you can DIY? Until next time, my darlings, my loves, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all, and until next time, bye now.